Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to create this here in my hand, the challenge coin display. It is in the shape of the Maltese. For the firefighter individuals out there, you already knew what this was, but someone reached out to me and they wanted this. And I was like, I feel like I'll try. I'll step out of my comfort zone. I'll try, I'll do it. And I really felt like every step of the way was out of my comfort zone, and I'm very proud of this. So I'm happy to finally be able to box it up and ship it to the owner. It has been quite a while. He's given me lots of grace with the timeline on it, so I appreciate that. But you guys, let's get into the Maltese making video. We're gonna build a Maltese, basically a coin holder for a fireman, and he wanted a way to display these challenge coins that he gets. So I am gonna take this custom build on. I hope I do a great job. I've kind of been putting it off just slightly because I've been terrified to do the glue up because I'm a perfectionist, and if people don't like my stuff, I get a little scared. Not gonna lie about that. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me. I actually have to get a membership at a local makerspace here in Charleston because I don't have the tools to do a few of these things in the shop now. What I did a couple days ago, and by a couple days, I mean like almost 2 weeks ago, because I've been putting this off for a little bit just with life being super busy, but I went and grabbed pine. And the reason I grabbed pine is because I wanted to keep the cost low for him. And also I don't have like a nice hardwood lumber store, and he was okay with that. So I grabbed the straightest, prettiest grain pine that my local hardware store had. And then I got a longer piece. So it's basically going to be a glue up of 3 pieces of this, and then we will cut the Maltese shape out of it. I might have to ask my friends over at the woodworking school if I can borrow his joiner and planer at the end of this to make it like perfect. And also I might have to borrow some clamps because now that I think about it, I only have 2 clamps that I don't even know. Maybe they're 24 inches. Lord have mercy. You know, this is why I get anxiety on these projects that I take as commission pieces, because like I don't have all the tools, but like I want to make it happen. I want to force myself to get out of my comfort zone and do the hard things. But then I literally like I'm paralyzed by my anxiety. People, I'm so sorry. This is me. This is what happens. This is my mind. And gosh, it sucks sometimes, but let me try and figure this out. This is what it takes, is use the old noggin like 95% of the time to get things done. I have 3, which I think will be just enough. I'll do 2 on the underside and 1 on the top side in the middle for the glue up, since it's only 15 inches-ish. So, oh, thank gosh. What the client wants, they want it to be 15 inches by 15 inches, approximately 3/4 of an inch thick, which is great because that's what the milled lumber comes at already. A darker kind of early American stain, no other personalization on it. They want internal keyhole slots on the back for hanging, and then 5 ledges for the coins. So that is what we're working with. Get into it. I got this really cool new dusk respirator, and like that is so cool, y'all. Like, look at that. Not sponsored, by the way, but I really like it. That way I'm in frame because I'm so dang tall and nothing ever works. I don't have a microphone yet, so I hope the audio is as good as it can be. But we're at a great stopping point. You guys saw me cut these down to approximate length. These are very not the best. So I have to, unfortunately, mill them. So we're gonna stop. I have all of them cut to about 16 inches long, and they're still 5.5 inches wide. I think it's 5.5 inches wide. Let me see what we're working with. Yeah, like 16 and a half by 16. So we have some working room when we use the shaper. that's it for today, guys.
It is so awesome to have the school so close to me. So I just shot a text over to the guy who owns it, because I would have to get a membership today and not know if I could actually use the membership at the other place. So I was like, oh, let me just shoot a text, because I saw a car at the school and I was like, oh, let me just see, maybe someone's there and I can go like mill some boards up. Yes, just got a message back. I'm gonna head over to the school, mill some lumber, and we are gonna get this going. All right.
We just finished up milling the boards. Now I have perfectly level, flush, same thickness, beautiful boards here instead of wonky ones. So I'm gonna run you guys through the glue up. Basically just gonna alternate the end grains here. These that go up, then the other one will go down. That way they don't bow all together, because Pine, she wonky and she moves a lot. I'm using the Titebond 2 interior exterior, just what I have. So we're using it. I'm gonna roll it on with this little silicone brush that I have. That's pretty cool. Don't mind it, love it. Just gotta clean it off because I never clean it. All right, there we go. All clean, perfect. So, y'all know the drill. Put the glue on it. Smudge it around. Hope for the best, because there's no takesy backsies after you put the glue on. No biggie. No biggie. Just do more. Beautiful. You want to cover every last piece, but you don't want too much. You're gonna get a lot of squeeze out, but we're just gonna make sure she gets fully tilted here. Yeah, looks good to me. Trace the middle piece. Coated. Get a little bit on this side. Oh god, I just stuck my fingers all up in the glue. Delicious. That's what happens when you film a glue up. You get riddled with anxiety. Making sure everything goes according to plan. Ew. Yeah. And now it's time for the stressful part, which is clamping it up. So we don't have a lot of work time. We're gonna take it, do a little rubsy until we get some traction. Perfect. Same with this piece. So we got a little bit of traction there. Perfect. First. Perfect. Right? If you're not wiping your glue underneath your workbench, what are you doing? Just finished up the glue up. She's right there. A little concerned about it kind of bowing, but we'll see. I have this little middle support there to hopefully prevent that, but it's Pine. I don't have any other way to go about the glue up because those are all the clamps that I have. Yeah, we'll see how she goes. I think it'll be all right. think it'll be all right. So that's it for the glue up. I had to find all my coins because I misplaced them, but man, memory lane, I found my boarding pass to boot camp for myself and our little pocket guide books. My husband and I both went to the Coast Guard boot camp many, many years ago. Anywho, this is what we're working with. Here is the Maltese. These are just temporary little small pieces that I had already for the thickness. I'm going to cut them, I think, a wee bit more narrow. These are the full inch-ish, and I think that's just a little too wide for what we're going for. So I'll probably cut each row in half. The board itself will be cut in half. Wanted to see layout-wise if this would work for what we're going for, and I really think it does. I think I like the 4 rows. I think 5 might be pushing it. I don't know. I might attempt, actually, let me attempt the, no. I think 4 is good because he said he had 2-inch to 3-inch ones. And I think these are only an inch. Let me see really quick. I think they're only an inch. Yeah, these are 1 3/4. You all can't see because it's blurry. These are only about 1 3/4. So I'm thinking they're maybe an inch. I'm thinking his stuff is actually 1 3/4. And then he might have some taller ones. Like we have this one, and this one is 3 inches. So I can understand some of them are different. They're not all the perfect little circular coins. So I'm going to give some space probably towards this end over here, and here can be where he can store some of the taller ones as well as on this top piece. But I think we'll go with 4. I've been absolutely horrible with videoing since you guys saw the last clip. Basically, I cut the groove out for the ledge, and I'm gonna round over the sides. So I did this one where I just kind of rounded this side over a little bit, give it a bit more of a sleek look. And let me show you guys what I mean. So I haven't cut them to size yet, but you can see this one is rounded, and then these are just blunt cuts. And I think I like the rounded one just a bit more, just to give it a little subtle, since we did the round over on the rest. Messed these up. I cut them too deep, the groove. So I ended up just taking off the front because I need enough space to hold this down and do the glue up. It was kind of a happy accident because I do really like that you can now see everything on the coin. And it just is a tiny, tiny, tiny little lip that's gonna hold it. So you can see most of the stuff on the coin. It's like this. So like half the stuff was buried. So I was like, nah, I don't really like that. We went, and I think that's so much better. Gotta go and cut all these down to size. because none of them are cut down to size. And then do the round over for each. I really like that round over. I think it's pretty nice. This one I'll probably do maybe about here. I think that will look pretty good. And I think I'm just gonna copy this to be the same. We'll see. This one might have to be a little bit, I think this one can be maybe, yeah, she can be a little bit longer. I think these can go like there. I feel like maybe right there. That's a good one. And this one, honestly, I think maybe like, maybe even there. We'll try there first. And I'm just gonna cut these off on the bandsaw. To be completely honest, this is the part that I'm most nervous about. I don't want to put any holes in it, so I'm not going to use the nail gun. I'm also just using your regular Elmer's glue for it, so it dries clear, because I am staining this, and I don't want to have any wood glue kind of messing it up. So, and the only wood glue I have currently is outdoor, which is not cleanable by water. So I'm going to hold off on doing the rest, because for some reason, just putting these on is like absolutely terrifying for me. Just gotta repeat it over here and hope that they end up the same height. Ugh, here we go. I did it. Also, because pine is so dang soft, putting that little clamp to do the keyhole slots literally put indents in it. So I'm gonna get my, and even up here you can see that small little indent, iron, and I'm going to put a little water and steam on it and pull that back out to get that all done and squared away. Then we're gonna sand, and then we're gonna stain. And I'm gonna probably stain the back first just to get a sample and make sure this is the stain and color that he wants, and then go from there. All right, I'm gonna dip my rag in some water here. Not too much, you just want a little bit on here, just a few, like a drop like that. Perfect. Take the iron and just give her a little steam. And I don't know if you can tell, but she's gone. Yeah. All right, you guys, here it is, the final result. What do you guys think? I think this is the best stain application I have ever done on pine. I did not do a preconditioner. I only used the Varathane that I had showed earlier when I was doing adding the finish to it. But I mean, I'm gonna go with, this was pretty nice. Like, look at that. And I think 4 coats of the polyurethane on it, the spray version, and that gives it just the right amount of shine on there. I love it. I'm very excited for him to have it, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, comment below any questions that you might have, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more videos, because I'm hoping to put some more out there for you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye! Here's a quick little look before I finish up this video. I forgot to totally show you guys it all beautified. Granted, these are all my and my husband's coins, and it is not on a wall in which it's supposed to be because I'm not putting holes in my wall for it, but here you guys go.